Alright guys, John here at Studio Garu with another Workbench Wednesday update. So, what have we been up to? And the answer is not much. Basically, I got my booster jag earlier in the week anyway, and the lymph nodes in my arm have swollen up, so it's actually quite uncomfortable sitting paint. And Sarah persuaded me to start playing Dark Souls on Xbox, so I kind of spent a bit of time over the weekend doing that. So I'm not as far ahead as I wanted to be, but I think I needed to take a little step back for just busting out tons of miniatures anyway. So working on these Footsore Vikings, the next batch of 10, the Shield Maidens and Valkyries, and just another 4 characters. All the base coats got done, inked, and I've layered up the skin and the hair, and then I got the yellow when I was doing the blonde beards anyway. Just about to go on to the fur, and my 3 stages for that: army painter wolf grey, which was the base coat, light denim, and then finally skull white for the highlights. And I've not even got anything sitting on the desk that you finished, but if you look at one of the other videos with the Vikings, you'll definitely see what it looks like, and pretty much anything that I've painted that's got fur on it in the last few years. It's also going to work on Sky. That's my fun monthly miniature, big Reaper werewolf, nice big chunky sculpt. So yeah, got the shield started, just basically paint the back of them on sticks, give that a varnish, and then flip them over to do the fronts. Nothing too complex, they're going to be hand painted, so I'll just do them to match the previous ones. And finally, I got started with the Grimkin, started assembling Dreadrots, and then remembered why I'd only built 10 and not 30. The sculpts are alright, the mould lines are terrible, and they're this lovely bendy plastic. It's probably a bit harder than like Airfix or board game miniatures, but it just doesn't clean up well. You can't scrape the mould lines, you kind of have to cut them. It does make pinning the feet really easy, but yeah, so I'm not being too precious about cleaning them up, because I mean really they're just getting dry brushed anyway, and what with the vines and rags and stuff, it's not going to make that much difference. So yeah, I've got one unit of 10 with the pins in the feet so far, and one, I think I've drilled them out, I've still to stick the pins in. Bases, I am using these ones from Titan Forge, because they're really cool, they've got pumpkins on them. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment. Maybe get these guys finished for next week. So yeah, cheers.